Good morning. Morning. Good morning, everybody. I am 1 minute early. Well, I'm 2 minutes late for the official time, 1 minute early. 1 minute early for my normal time of 3 minutes past 8. Let's start as we mean to go on. I thought, right, we're on day one of the new lockdown. I thought I'm going to try and be on time, but actually I'm still slightly late. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Let's just wait for everyone to join us. Here we all are, extra special class this morning. Let's start as we mean to go on. I'm taking you down memory lane this morning because it was this time, folks. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It was this time in the first lockdown, which was, when was that? Hi, Kelly, which was about last March, April, was it? I can't even remember. When I decided to go live at 8 o'clock in the morning and said to Jules, do you think anybody wants to do my Qigong exercises with me that I do each day? That was what happened. And that was when a few people joined me that morning. I don't know how they stumbled across me. And it grew until the point of here we are this morning. So here we all are again. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to take us all back, because there's loads of new people here, to the very first class that I did that morning, which grew, good morning, Boo, which grew into this most amazing group of people, which is what we are now. Good morning, Manuela. Good morning, everyone. So here we all are. Catherine's here as well. You see, Catherine, I was just saying, this is the class, everyone that's just joined. I'm going to repeat the very first class I did, okay? The beginning, the origin of everything that then happened as a result. And you know why? This time, though, it's bigger, it's better. Now, why is it bigger and better? Well, the Qigong is the same, but the community has grown, okay? So therefore, the energy of this group is more. And this is something that I wanted to bring to your attention this morning, just before we start, is that the universe is abundant in its energy, okay? Which means there is vast abundance around you. And all we need to do is bring that abundance into your body, and you will start to feel the force. You will start to feel stronger. Qigong means life force practice. Life force is the very energy that sits inside your body that gives you the will to live, and the thriving energy in your body that keeps you healthy and keeps you well, and best of all, keeps you in shape. So not only does it give you boundless energy, which everyone comments on when they look at me, they go, where'd you get all your energy from? I'm like, I do Qigong, okay? But it also sculpts and changes your body to a spectacular effect. So ditch the gym, they're ditched anyway. Ditch getting up at 6 in the morning to go for some ridiculous run. Ditch the diet, ditch all those stupid resolutions, they're pointless and punishing. All you need to do is practice Qigong, okay, and yield to the energetic forces around us right now. Right now, the universe is asking us all to go deep into our internal, okay? We're now being locked down again, so now is the perfect time to focus on the interior, okay? To stop fretting about what's going on out there, to go to the self-development, because that is abundantly available to us right now. I will be going live every morning on the weekdays. There will be a Hey You Fit class at 12 o'clock each day. 2 days a week, I think I'm doing Q&As instead. So we'll do a combination of teaching and Q&As, giving you everything you need to know about this incredible system of exercise. I promise you it works. Use this lockdown to develop the self, okay? Qigong is quite brilliant. So with that in mind, let's start the lesson. So this is the very first class. These are the very first set of exercises. And what I'm going to do this morning is, I know there's a lot of people wrote into Catherine yesterday saying they're feeling very unsettled, very uneasy, very stressed. Their emotions are kind of off whack. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go into our healing sounds. We're going to go into our emotions. We're really going to focus on that today. Right, so just shake the body, do. Right, just give yourself a little bit of a shake. Shaking is the basic Qigong exercise, okay? It's really simple. This is why you see animals do it. It's just starting to invigorate the chi inside the body. It's first thing in the morning, just allowing it to loosen out of where you've been sleeping, where it's sort of settled into the nooks and crannies, just allowing it to come into the circulatory systems. Do a little shake. One day I'll do a Qigong party, we'll put some music on, but we're just gonna shake the tree, okay? This is what we do to start with. It's just getting everything engaged. Now pull your tummy in, dig your toes into the ground. With your feet, it's like this, okay? The thing about Qigong is that you have these, keep shaking, you have these energetic channels that go all over the body, all right? And what you're doing with Qigong is you're moving the energy as much as the circulation. And all of those energetic channels either begin or end on the fingers and toes. So your feet and hands are really important. You want to get those feet engaged, you want to get those hands engaged, get your third eye engaged, get that intention abundantly clear. Good morning, Katie, the skin whisperer. If anyone isn't following Katie, do please. She is our head therapist. She will give you everything you need to know about the crystals and the tools and how to get the best out of your products, okay? She's right there. She's Katie, the skin whisperer. Right, let's all just give yourselves a really good shake. We're going back to the original class, folks. This is the very first class. Down memory lane. This was the first class that got it all. This is what started it. Wherever you heard about us, wherever in the journey you picked up on this, this is how it all began. Okay, so we're starting afresh. So just give yourself a good old shake. Right now, just twist the body. Just allow those arms to circle round the body. Pull the navel in. Pull the abdomen in. Tuck the pelvis under. Now really be solid here. Don't just sort of flop. If you flop about, you'll get floppy. If you want to get that muscle tone, get that muscles. Draw up the legs up into the armpits. Twist the body at the front. Breathe. Now just start to allow that breath to move around the body. The thing about Qigong is that it's using breath. It's breath to create the life force. It's the number one healing modality to your body. It's very underestimated because it's free. People don't think about it. Try and have a window open. Technically, you should be doing this outside. I've brought it back to where we began, which was in this very room. So just twist the body. Just allow the arms to reach out, thighs engaged, thighs in your armpits, smiling down into your lower belly. And then if you've got yourself a tapper, use your tapper. If you don't have a tapper, just use a loosely clenched fist like this. And I urge you, if you're thinking about doing this class, invest in a tapper. They're £28 on the Heyu method. They're not expensive and they last a lifetime. They don't need batteries and you can reach that all-important upper shoulder, okay? This is the bit that makes tapping so brilliant. It gets in there, that bit you can't quite reach. So now what we're doing, tapping to invigorate the cells. If you've got a tapper, use your tapper. If you don't, follow me and I'll show you using a loosely clenched fist. So just follow the energy patterns of the body, down the inside of the arms, up the outside. Give yourself a good tap on the shoulder blade, all up here. We sold out of tappers first time around. Luckily, we're organised this time. We've got loads in stock. So, because I foresaw this period and I foresaw Chinese New Year looming around the corner. So we stocked up and the shipments just arrived. So just use the drumming. It's really good for the immune cells. They move, they work much more efficiently when they move smoothly around the body. Tapping's just building on the shaking, okay? You're just allowing the body to just get these cells like moving and vibrating in a really powerful way, okay? You've then got extra beating where you tap on the thymus, strengthening the immune system, tap on these extra spleen points. The spleen has a massive relationship with the immune system. There, and then down the outside of the legs, up the inside, tapping on the long bones, strengthening the stem cells, strengthening the immune system. Breathing down into the lower body, breathing down into this area here, which is called the dantian. This is where it all happens. All focus here, please. All eyes on this. Tap over the head. Tapping is really good. I'm going back to my tapper now. So you've got the gist. Do try and get one of these if you want to join the class. It really helps. So tap the head, really good for memory, headaches, thinning hair, energy. What you'll notice after a couple of minutes of tapping is you're going to feel awake, okay? You're going to feel, wow. And if you don't have time for the full class, just grab your tapper after the shower and just give yourself sort of a couple of minutes of good old tapping and you're going to feel amazing. Also keep the tapper down at your desk. If you're working from home, which most of us now are, where most of us are at ill-shaped desks and chairs, I know I am, my desk's all over the shop. So I have my tapper there. And I'm regularly tapping my body throughout the day. Focus on the knees, go around the backs of the knees, the soft joints, tap onto the ankles and the feet, energising the kidney, energising the stem cells, deep in the long bones, energise those soft joints, look after your knees. And just finish on the elbows. It's really good to tap these soft joints, the armpits. Really good for supporting detoxification, so things don't end up getting stuck in breast tissue. Just tap the elbows and the wrists, and there you go. Now, what you'll notice is that your body's going to feel really, really invigorated. So this is the beginning of that lovely feeling. Now, the idea of the beginning of this class is it's all about the free flow of chi and blood around the body, which is the cornerstone of health, and purge and nourish. This is about purging out things which no longer serve you. And then in the second half of the class, we nourish in with the good. So now what we're going to do is the early adopters are going to remember this. We haven't done this for ages. Is we're going into the 5 key organs of the body. Now, in Chinese medicine, these key organs, which are, by the way, keep shaking whilst I'm talking, or tap whilst I'm just explaining this to you. You have 5 key organs, okay? The heart, the lungs, the liver, the spleen, and the kidneys. And they, in Chinese medicine, are responsible for the entire health of your body, your emotional health, your spiritual health, your physical health. And if right now you're standing at home feeling desperate and sad and overwhelmed, thinking, I don't know how I'm going to spend the next 6 weeks coping with this, we are going to support you. Because what we do in this bit of the class is we go deep into our body, we go a bit primal, okay, and we start drumming the organ, because what you can do is, by your intention and drumming the area of the body, you can push the negative emotion out of the body, and then we will transcend it with a high frequency, okay, and make you feel better. So we're going to start with the lungs, okay, boom, 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 stamp your feet. Stamp your feet. It doesn't matter that it's crazy. I promise you it works. If I'm making you laugh, then I'm doing my job. So drum your chest. Drum your chest. The lungs are all about letting go of anything which doesn't serve us, or grief. Okay, letting go of pain in the body. And then once we've created some space in the lungs, we can come in with the high virtue of gratitude, and it's going to raise the frequency of your body. So what we're going to do is drum our chest, breathe, and make the healing sound of breathe in, go to your heart, go to your spleen, which is on the left hand side of your ribs, your left, your spleen, just here, and whoa, stamp your feet. Let go of worry, which sits in the spleen. So I should have told you in the heart it was anxiety. I forgot. Sorry, guys. The intention was there. We're now in worry. Let go of the worry and stamp your feet. Whoa. Go to the liver on the right-hand side. How did this class ever become a thing? Now I'm going back over these moves. I have no idea. But let's go for it anyway. It's really good fun. Stamp your feet. Stamp your feet. Stamp your feet. Let go of the emotion. Let go of anger and frustration and depression, and let it go. If anyone's pissed you off, if Boris pissed you off last night and COVID's pissing you off, let go of it out of that liver energy. Go and breathe in. That was a big one. Breathe in and go. Breathe in again. Breathe in one more time. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Right, and now go to your kidneys. Do not bash your kidneys. Just squeeze them gently. They're just here. And we're going to let go of fear. Okay, we are perfectly okay. Chinese medicine has the answer. I promise you we will support you through this. Let go and Right, one last one. Drum down in that dantian. Let's make some space for some really beautiful vibrations, which we're going to bring in now. And breathe in one more time. Let go of that negativity. I I promise you are in a safe place. Now, with all the craziness of that kind of assertive energy, now what we're going to do is we're going to go into these healing sounds one more time, but this time we go much more gently and we bring in the high virtue. Each organ of the body has a negative emotion that will make you feel down, and it will in equal measure have a high virtue aspect to it, which is called the spirit, okay? And it's the higher frequency of the human soul. And if you focus on the high frequency, which is what we can develop right now whilst we're in lockdown, you will feel better, I promise. So just breathe in, smile, smile into your lungs. Think of gratitude pouring in through the crown of your head. Smile into your lungs and go to your heart, breathe in, feel the joy and universal love, love of the self. Breathe in, go to the spleen on the left-hand side. Breathe in trust and integrity. Go to the right-hand side, go to your liver, breathe in compassion and kindness and forgiveness. Go to your kidneys, breathe in wisdom. Back to the heart, back to the heart, universal love and joy. There. Now what you'll notice now that we've done all that lovely purge and nourish is that there's a very high frequency within your body. It's kind of floating like this because the body is still the same, but you've changed the vibration. So to really reinforce that, we have lovely Kelly, who was not here on the first day, but she joined us and has taken time ever since. Kelly has now pledged to add seconds onto the 1 minute of laughter on a daily basis. What we're going to do now is the best Qigong exercise that there is, as quoted by Mantak Chia himself, laughter therapy, okay? What we're going to do is we are going to energize the body by laughing. You just have to laugh at me, and I promise you it's going to make a massive difference, really strengthen your immune system and make you feel happier, I promise. Kelly is at the ready, steady. Catherine, have you got a joke for us this morning? Catherine was doing cracker jokes before Christmas. They were dreadful. We still laughed. What do you call an elephant in a phone box? Stuck. Stuck? I don't get that. What do you call an elephant in a phone box? Stuck. That's so stupid. Catherine has obviously got all the Christmas crackers still at her house. Drop the lower body, get that laughter. There's method in the madness. I promise you, get that laughter down in the body. If you want extra measure, add the healing sounds into laughter. They're healing sounds. They're working on your organs. They're raising your vibration. Keep going. Kelly's torturing me here. Oh, thank you, Kelly. 1 minute and 5 seconds. Kelly has made a Hey You pledge. She's going to pledge to torture me with laughter on a daily basis. Laughter therapy is the best Qigong exercise you can do. Join us here each morning to do it. It really, really works, okay? Right, now with that in mind, we are now ready to do some stretching because now you've got beautiful fresh chi moving around your body, the circulation, the oxygen's in, try and have a window open. So let's get started. So tuck that pelvis under, pull this bit up, pull the tops of your thighs up into your armpits, tuck that pelvis, pull, dig the feet into the ground, put your hands on your hips and now stretch forwards. Now, if you wish, you can close your eyes, just go to your inner world, notice your body, how well it feels. It's such a beautiful sensation. Just stretch forwards, pull your tummy into your spine, stretch back, allow that back bend, tuck the pelvis, really grip your bum, feel like you're cracking a nut in your buttock. Now pull your tummy in more, just sort of when I say pull your tummy in and tuck the pelvis and clench the bottom, you'll do it another 20%. That's where you make the difference. That's where the body will start to sculpt. Pull it right in. My tummy is right on my spine. I can feel the muscles undulating as I'm stretching them slowly round. If you come in half measures, you'll get half measures. As Mr. Ferryman, my lovely father, said, Katie, life is like a sewer. What you put in is what you get out. Thank you, Dad. Spoken like a true engineer. Right, round the other way. So what you put in is what you get out. So pull that tummy in. If you want a nice sculpted middle and you want those waistbands to loosen, I promise you they will. Stretch, really stretch and elongate. Pull the tummy in, toes digging in. Clench the bum, breathe. Breathe. Really exaggerate the moves. My muscles are very engaged. Back to center. Keep the muscles engaged. Really clench the bum and the tummy. Really make it solid around that dantian area. This is where it all happens. Now stretch the hips. Everything in Qigong is from the breath. The challenge right now is to find the peace from the heavens, that when we're in spirit, we have that total peace. Come the other way. And when we're in body, you get the passion and excitement and the ups and the downs of living. And according to the yin-yang, the spirit is in the body and the body is in the spirit. Which means when you're in body, it's important to develop the spirit. Other way. Did I do the other way? I can't remember. I'm going into my little wang-on for the morning. So the body is in the spirit is in the body. We develop the spirit when we're in our body. We develop the body when we're in our spirit. That's why we have life, and that's why we have the seen and the unseen. The spirit, the physical body is what you see. The spiritual body is the unseen, but it's still there. Now tuck that pelvis, breathe. You attach it with the breath and the intention. It all comes to here. This is where the spirit resides. Just keep your attention down. Now, stretch, tuck the pelvis, really clench your bum. Reach, bring that beautiful divine energy into the body. Reach, now fingertips together. Keep that pelvis tucked under. Breathe down. As you bring the fingers down, breathe out. Get those thighs up into your armpits. Stretch. And down. Take your arms the other way. Now reach them up. This is the microcosmic orbit, lifting the sky. Just allowing that energy to fill through the body. You've been breathing it in, saturating it with laughter, healing sounds. Now allow every cell of the body to start shimmering in this beautiful energy. You have 3 trillion cells in your body. Each one getting bathed in this beautiful energy, strengthening you from the inside out. The stronger you become in your energy and your channels, the more sculpted your body will start to appear, I promise. And let's just do one more, but we go down to the earth on this one. So reach right up, pull that belly in, backs of the hands together, pull your belly right into the spine, down you go. Allow the backs of the hands to rest on the floor. Do not strain the body. It needs to feel like a massage. Just imagine me pushing your lower back. Now get your bum up in the air. Pull your thighs up. Pull in your tummy. Dig your toes. Create traction in your legs. Push your feet into the ground. Pull your bottom up into the air. Create the traction in the legs. Pull in your tummy. Draw the energy up through the earth, through the soles of the feet, up the inside of the legs. Down the spine, through the neck, into the head, swirling into the ears and the hair follicles. Now pull your tummy in, roll up. Feel like you've got a 6-pack rolling through your abdomen as you roll up. Now I know most of us don't have 6-packs, but feel them, imagine them, and they will start to appear. I promise. I simply wouldn't get up this early every single day for practically a year if I wasn't telling you the truth. I wouldn't bother. Trust me, I'd stay in bed. Believe me, it's a struggle every day. Right, reach. All my kids are still in bed, the lazy lot. They were so excited about the fact they've got homeschooling. I've never known anything like it. Right, down you go. One more. Pull that tummy in. Push the feet into the ground. Draw the energy up through the feet. Imagine you've got giant milkshake straws coming through your legs, and the energy with the breath is going like that as you're sucking the energy up through the feet. Allow the head to hang, tummy in, bum in the air. Pull that energy up down the spine, into the head. Now pull that tummy in, tuck the pelvis, tummy in, bums engaged. Crack nuts in your butt crack, please. Up you come. My thighs are engaged, my thighs are on my armpits. I'm stretching and reaching and breathing. And out we come. Take your arms up in front of you. Tuck the pelvis, bring your arms around. I look like Tina Turner, forgive my hair. Bring them round again so that your thumbs are now facing back. Now really make sure that your body is nicely kind of zhung, like this, not like this, that won't do anything, it's this, okay? Tuck those pelvis under. You want this going on, the back's going down, the tummy's coming up. Stretch it up, pull it down, pull that tummy in, tuck that pelvis, push back the thumbs. Now try and keep your tummy facing forwards as you twist. Really twist, engage with the exercise. Feet digging into the ground. Thighs in the armpits, back to center, tummy in, bottom tucked under, engage the glutes, engage the abs. Smiling down in your lower belly. Really stretch, open the body, back to center. Back to center. One more. Look round with your eyes. Twist the body. Back to center. Just raise the arms. Fingertips together. Just bring the energy down. Now we're going to move into a liver exercise. All the regulars will know this is one of my all-time favourite exercises. I love it. Now the liver opens into the eyes, okay? The energetic channel starts down here on the foot, goes up the inside of the leg, finishes just under the boob. So your nipples are here, the liver energy finishes here, but then it keeps going. As you stretch those hands forwards and look with your eyes in front, you're stretching that channel. So you're going to dig your feet into the ground. If you have knee problems, do not come up onto your toes. Just focus on standing like this with your feet like that, okay, strong into the ground. Otherwise, eyes in front of you. These are tiger exercises. Up you come, pull your tummy right in and look at me. Okay, now stretch your arms, pull that channel which finishes here, stretch it forwards. Imagine that you're stretching the channel, that this huge amounts of golden light are coming into the crown of the head, pouring into the body. With each breath, you're drawing that energy in, kindness, compassion, forgiveness, above all of the self. Okay, before we start punishing ourselves, now pull your tummy in, really stretch it forwards, stretch, pull your tummy in and relax. Now just take your hands, place them over the dantian, rub the belly 3 times, just allow that beautiful energy. The liver can get very hot and bothered, very aggressive, very frustrated when it feels that it's being blocked. So a lot of those feelings at the moment are the way, but the liver is also responsible for the smooth flow of qi and blood around the body, vital to a healthy body, and forgiveness and compassion. So up we go again. Think forgiveness and kindness to yourself, compassion to yourself. We can be very forgiving right now. It's tough times. We're going to draw together in this beautiful community. We can support one another. We're all here. It's a lot bigger than it was when we started. There's a lot of really interested people very much walking the walk now with what we're talking about here. They can see it's helped them so much and they want to help you too. So pull that tummy in. Pull the tummy into your spine. Really pull it in more. Now, really clench the bum. Now push and relax and smile. Deep breath down into that lower belly. Smiling down. Other way. Just allow that energy to settle into the body. I'm going to do one more. It's a big exercise. So get that pelvis tucked under. Pull that tummy right into the spine. Now I'm really strong. It's really in, and that's what's giving me the definition, which I was so looking forward to for my entire life and never came, and now finally it's coming. It's great. Right, now stretch, pull that tummy right in. The more you pull things in, the more you stretch and define, the more defined and stretched you will become. You stretch the channels to create the space. So as you breathe in, you're breathing in this beautiful air coming into the body, strengthening, converting into energy. The body immediately knows what to do. Just send it into that dantian and relax. Now breathe, focus your attention here where my hands are. Allow the energy to settle. Giving you the building blocks for the day, getting the body relaxed yet energized, emotionally stable, ready to cope with what lies ahead. Remember, we won't leave you. I'm back at 12 on Hey You Fit. I'm back at 6 on Hey You. So 3 slots a day. Not to mention Katie Blake is over on her channel as well, doing all of the online lessons and tutorials, how to get the best out of your crystals, okay? How to create home spas for yourself whilst you're in this time. She's right there, okay? We're all here to support you. Some of it's paid, most of it's free. So, right, let's just breathe in. Okay. So next exercise, you're going to place your hands together like this. Bring your feet together like this. This is called the swimming dragon. Tuck the pelvis, pull up the tummy, pull up the thighs into the armpits and breathe. And now pull your tummy right in. Imagine that you're creating an S shape all the way down. Now if you've got any problems with your backs or your shoulders, you need to take care and just stay around this middle bit here, okay? Keep that tummy really pulled in. I'm feeling it undulating down the sides, creating an S shape, keeping my abdomen really engaged. If you can, down you go. Focus on the middle. Now it's on the backs of my thighs and around my tummy and on my shoulders. Really engage the arms, really focus, point those fingers down. Pull your tummy in, feel the waves of energy undulating through the body. Smiling down. The dragon is a mystical creature in the Chinese zodiac. Up you go and down. It's not an earthly creature, it's half divine, half earthly. So this exercise draws in the energy from the heaven and draws up the energy from the earth into your body. And that really is the concept of uniting heaven and earth, which is the whole principle of Qigong and Taoism, is that we as a human are a combination of both. We have consciousness, we have divinity, and we need to develop our spirits whilst we're in body. And I can't emphasize enough right now with what's going on, this is the perfect moment to develop your spirit. I will help you. There's a whole chapter of it in my book. I talk about it all the time. The more you can develop your spirit, the happier you will feel, the more capable you'll feel of navigating what's going on right now. It's arguably the only way, and it's incredibly helpful, and it's super fascinating. That's the idea of these transcendent emotions, that you transcend the negative emotion with the high virtue, and it raises the frequency of your body, it raises your vibration, it raises your consciousness, it makes you feel better. It's not some future moment in time where you feel better in a year. You feel better right now. Like brushing your teeth. It gives you an instant sensation. That's exactly what these exercises do. They work physically, but they work spiritually and emotionally as well. That's why I love Qigong so much. It gives you the full remit of what the body needs to feel and how it can benefit from the practice. I promise you, if you do these exercises with me, especially if you can join the Qigong class at lunchtime, that you will see an amazing transformation in your body. And if you go to the Qigong over on Facebook, you can literally see, there's 1,200 people over there now, all saying the same thing. Okay, so it's not just me. Right, open your legs, lie back and think of England. No, I'm joking. Right, so now if you've got bad knees, just keep your legs straight. If your knees are okay, just put your feet out to the side, slightly tuck the pelvis. Now really push the pelvis down, pull the abdomen up. So I want this sensation. The pelvis is doing this, the abdomen's doing this. Now pull, now reach out your hands. Oh no, what am I doing? Sorry. Put your hands on your hips, bend your legs. Now reach out, follow the direction of the hand with the legs. Keep the poise of the body. Reach round. Smile. Really stretch. It's called spinning mandarins. This exercise is in my book because it's so good. All of these initial exercises were all in my book. This is the original sequence, which we did for a long time. Then every now and then we shift it. It's a lovely morning sequence, just strengthening all of the 5 key organs, allowing the body to purge out what it doesn't need and nourish with what it does, and allowing the circulation to move freely around the body. These are the 3 principles of good health. That is where you start. They are the building blocks of what you need to do to be healthy. All of which, if you go to the Instagram, is on the Pearls of Wisdom series that I did during December. Each day we went through how to keep the body healthy, how it all fits together. Now reach. One more stretch, reach. Smiling down, come back to center. Take your hands, place them on the lower belly, We're just going to trace the energy now around the body as we settle to the end of the class. If you're familiar with the last little bit of exercise tracing, just sing Om. Om. Keep going with the Om. Now we're going to trace the energy around the body, down the outside of the legs. Om. Over the feet. Om. Up the inside of the legs. Om. Take your hands in front of your heart, place them in prayer. Take your left hand, create a gentle fist, place it in the palm of your right. Take one last breath of gratitude to yourself for your practice and to each other for joining us today, and to the masters for leaving us with this amazing information to serve us today. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you enjoyed that. A little trip down memory lane. Thank you all so much for joining me. What a lovely class. Hope you all feel okay. I'm back on Hey You Fit at lunchtime. Sorry about my crazy hair. On Hey You Fit at 12 o'clock on Instagram, doing a live feed talking all about Qigong and why Qigong's so brilliant. If anyone has any health questions they wish to bring to that class, I'm more than happy to help you. I will answer any questions, okay? So we are here to support you. Then I'm back on Hey You this evening at 6 o'clock talking about your 1-minute resolutions. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Katie, for everything. Anyone that's not familiar with Katie Brindle, please follow Katie, the Skin Whisperer. She's our head therapist. She does loads of amazing work to teach you how to get the best out of all of our tools. She really knows what she's doing. So she's a great person to be looking at whilst we're in lockdown. Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful day. I'll be back at 12 o'clock.